Hi, I'm Izzy, and this is my first Fanzel vlog. I'm gonna be doing Tuesdays, so subscribe and like. I don't know, I've never done this before, so I'm like really awkward. Um, so what are we gonna talk about on here? I'd really like if you guys told me what you wanted to hear, what you wanted to talk about, because I don't want to just talk about something and then you guys don't like it. I mean, obviously. So just let me know in the comments below what you want to hear or what you want to talk about or whatever. But as of now, I think I'm gonna talk about me. So I'm Izzy and I'm 14. And obviously I really, really love Adina. I was first introduced to her through Wicked because last year I got really into musicals and stuff, and I'm not really sure how, but then I kind of just, I'd known about Wicked before because I'd seen it a few years before, but I can't remember anything from when I went to see it, so I didn't know the show at all, and I didn't know who was in it or anything. I had never really paid attention to Broadway. Broadway wasn't a huge aspect of my life. I loved singing, but that was about it. That was where it ended. I wasn't into Broadway or any stars or whatever. So Adina was my first idol, and I found out about Wicked. I started listening to the soundtrack again, and then I really, really loved Adina's voice, I think, and I honestly can't really remember everything, but then I just found her and I started watching videos of her, and then I started saving pictures of her on my phone, and then I put it as my lock screen, and I think that's really when, I don't know, I put it as I put her picture as my lock screen, and then I woke up the next morning and I saw it, and it just made me really happy. And she's done a lot for me, and she means a lot to me, and honestly, I don't know what I would do without her. And obviously, Kristen was also a huge part of that too, because, obviously she was in Wicked too, and I was watching the Wicked videos, so I found a photo on Instagram of both of them doing For Good, and I had put as the caption, "I love these two, they're my idols." So I guess that's where I started, whatever. But yeah, and then I made a fan account on Instagram, and I don't know, it all just kind of spiraled from there, and she helped me with a lot of stuff, and she was there, I was going through a lot of stress in 7th grade, which it's 7th grade, that's yeah. So then I started listening to her, and she helped block everything out, and she was just a huge part of my life, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm really excited to do this. I've never vlogged before, so I don't know, it's a fun new experience. That sounded so cliche, but that means it's true, right? So yeah, I've been to Fanzels since December, I think. I think it was the 21st. I put it in my calendar as the 21st because that's when I saved the first picture of her. So it's not accurate exactly. I guess there's not really one day that you can say that you became a Fanzel, but that's the best I got. And then I made my Fanzel account on Christmas Day, I think. So yeah, she was a Christmas present. I'm really awkward. You should know that about me. And yeah, so I'm a freshman, and it's really scary, and upperclassmen are mean. No, actually they're not. In my school they're actually really nice, but whatever. I'm sitting on my floor because my window is up there and this is the best lighting. I opened my blinds and I'm sitting on my floor. That's just how it happened. I don't know. So I've passed 5 minutes now. I think that's how long these are supposed to be, at least. I think they can be up to 20 minutes. I'm not really sure. So yeah, I haven't seen If Then yet, but I was going to go in October, and I was looking forward to the trip, like, a lot, because I was going to stay with a friend from my church, and it was going to be, like, a really fun trip, and we were going to go see Juilliard, and, I mean, obviously, meet Adina, and that's huge for me, and it didn't work out, because I was going to be flying there and back by myself, and the unaccompanied minor service or whatever is like $150 both ways. So that's $300 extra that I didn't have, and I'd saved up all the money. I had like over $800 saved up just to go on this trip, and then I found out that I couldn't go. But I am going to go in December because my uncle is going to fly me to Korea, because I'm half Korean, and then after that, I'm going to go with my cousins to New York for a week instead of the 3 days that I was going to go. So I have to wait longer, but it's going to be better because I can still see If Then, and I can still meet Adina, and I can still meet Crystal, and yeah, it's going to be a fun trip, and I'm really excited. And I was really upset about the October trip, but it just turns out that this was better. Yeah, I've heard a lot of really great If Then stories, and and I heard that she cried the other night on stage, and that just broke my heart. I mean, even if I just don't want to hear that she's crying at all, even if, like, it's in character, okay, just, she can't cry, it breaks my heart. And, yeah, that's really it, I don't know. Yeah. I also want to know what your guys' favorite song by Adina is, so if you could just comment below, or whatever, like, just let me know. Mine personally would be, it's not technically written by her, but I just started listening to it, and it's called Let Me Fall, and it was like a bonus track on her I Stand album, and you can only find it on YouTube, but it's really good, and you should really definitely listen to it. But other than that, obviously, it's always starting over, because, yeah. So, have a great day, and I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.